Hey, it's Gil. It's time to enter another contest. Stick around. I'm Gil. This is my channel. If you don't like it, turn it off. So I'm doing a quick video. I can't go longer than 6 minutes because he doesn't want it to go longer than 6 minutes, but I'm doing a contest entry for Mean Mr. Mayo, otherwise known as Joe, out in the vinyl community. And he's got, of course, everybody knows who he is. He's celebrating his 5,000 subscribers, and he wanted to do a quick contest for that. So, of course, I want to enter it and just show my respect to Joe and his channel. I've been probably watching your first question. I've been watching your show for, I've been watching it for probably about a year now, I would say. And it's just great. I think it's awesome. Probably the videos I like the best out of the whole-ish, out of all of the series of episodes that you do, are probably when you do the record store shows. Anything that's when you're hanging out in the record store, those are the best. It just makes me want to go out there and check out that record store myself. It's just, it's awesome. All the guys who work there, they just seem like a great bunch of guys, and they all look like they're having a good time, and it looks like it's a good shop to be at. It's a good, friendly atmosphere. Okay, so I'm listening to right now. I thought I'd listen to the Beatles or whatever. I'm listening to their album Real Music. See it spinning there. In honor of Joe, I guess. And he wants to know what are my top 3 favorite Beatle albums: Sgt. Pepper, Let It Be Naked, and Beatles Love. Those would be my top 3 favorite Beatle albums. My 5 favorite albums of all time. Well, it kind of switches and changes a bit. I have so many favorite albums. It's hard to say, my top 5 are all time, but these ones are always up there, and I've been listening to a lot or whatever. Would be Spooky Reuben, Mechanical Royalty. It's one of my favorites. Wax Mannequin, Orchard and Ire, and Real Statics, Whale Music. Kind of a little reflection there of the CDs there, but maybe this would be better. Real Statics, Whale Music, SNFU's If You Swear You'll Catch No Fish, XTC's Drums and Wires. Those would be my top 5. I didn't put Beatles in there because I already picked. So my most prized possession, at first I was going to pick a record, but then I realized I showed like my, kick-axe and so forth before. So you said possession, it didn't actually say record, so I thought at least it's music related. I have this autographed played drum. You can see it was at a drum show from Terry Bozzio. I saw a live drum show of his, and I got a signed drum head from him. So, of course, Terry Bozzio, one of the greatest drummers out there. Worst album from my favorite artist. It's kind of hard to pick one, because I still appreciate the music, no matter, even if it's in the album that sounds so good. But I think when I think of favorite artist, and I think the worst album, I think of Queen. Queen's one of my favorite artists, and I'd have to probably go with Hot Space. This album is just really, compared to all their other ones, this album is just god awful, and it's kind of be understandable why everybody thought Queen was going downhill at that time until they had their recovery from that Live Aid show. So yeah, that's probably my least favorite one. Favorite album cover, unfortunately I can't find my record of it, but I do have a CD copy of it. My favorite album cover right here is Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells. Favorite album cover of all time. Love that album cover. And probably the most horrible album cover I could think of right now would be The Mentors' You Asked For It. Of course, you can't get much more horrible than that. It's a horrible album cover. My most favorite decade of music, probably my most favorite decade of music would be, I would say, probably 70s, 80s. It's hard to say, but worst is probably the more recent stuff now, though there is a lot of good stuff out there. I really can't, it's kind of hard to pick a worst. I do love music so much, and I, try to find the best out of everything, but I do find myself, getting, with a lot of the newer music that comes out nowadays, I am finding myself getting old. I'm trying to find, the good things in it, but at least pop wise, it's hard to get into anything pop nowadays. That's out there. It's really cookie cutter, really bad. Like, so. Hey, while I was editing this, I noticed that I didn't actually put what I'd like to see in 2018. Would love to see more record store stuff, and just doing tours and your flea market runs too. Those are good. Anyway, I think that's about all the time I got. Those are all the questions I answered, I believe. Thanks, Joe. Congratulations again on the 5,000 subscribers, and thanks for giving me a chance to throw my name into the pile. All right, so catch you on the flip side.